Question number 1. What are the main advantages of using Jquery in web development?
Excellent. Facilitate DOM manipulation and handling events is a brilliant choice. Question number 2. The Jquery fade-out method is used to fade out a visible dash. You're right. Element is the correct answer. Question number 3. Question 3. Which sign does Jquery use as a shortcut for Jquery? Excellent choice. The $sign is the right answer. Question number 4. What type of interactive components does Jquery Mobile provide? Smart Pick, buttons, navigation bars, lists and forms is the correct choice. Question number 5. The styling of an element can be changed with Jquery over dash. Nicely done. The CSS is a solid answer. Question number 6. What are the visual effects that can be applied using Jquery? Nice selection. Animation, fading, sliding, manipulation, cease is the correct and valid answer. Question number 7. Is Jquery a library for client scripting or server scripting? Perfect. Client scripting is the correct choice. Question number 8. Which Jquery method is used to process a double mouse click? Nice work. You chose double click and it is correct. Question number 9. How does Jquery encourage best practices in web development? Right choice. By promoting clean, efficient, and maintainable code is the best answer. Question number 10. How can you get the text content of an element using Jquery? Good thinking. Text is the right answer. Question number 11. The Jquery animate method can be used to animate any sys. Strong choice. Only properties containing numerical values is the right answer. Question number 12. Except with the $symbol, you can also call Jquery with a dash. Great thinking. Jquery is the right choice. Question number 13. The Jquery method used to add sys class to the elements is?
Well done. Add class is the right choice. Question number 14. Which Jquery method should be used to solve name conflicts?
Clear logic. Your choice, no conflict, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 15. What is the main difference between Jquery and JavaScript?
Solid response. JavaScript is a programming language. Jquery is a library is a valid choice. Question number 16. The functions provided by Jquery to hide elements are dash. Smart move. Fade out is an accurate answer. Question number 17. Which Jquery method is used to eliminate selected elements? Well picked. Remove is the correct answer. Question number 18. The Jquery fade toggle method toggles between the dash. On track. Fade in and fade out methods is the correct answer. Question number 19. A programming language used to make websites interactive. Great job. JavaScript is the accurate answer. Question number 20. The Jquery slide up method is used to slide up and dash. You got it. Your choice element is right. Question number 21. For how many mobile platforms Jquery Mobile is designed? Sharp thinking. For a wide range of mobile platforms is the right choice. Question number 22. What following cannot manage the mouse event in Jquery? Correct response. Musin is the most accurate answer.
Question number 23. What is the learning curve like for beginners in Jquery?
Exactly. Gentle and easy makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 24. What platforms and browsers is Jquery mobile compatible?
You chose ours. Android, Windows Phone, and modern browsers. And it is correct. Question number 25. How does Jquery's syntax compare to vanilla JavaScript? Bravo! Jquery provides a much simpler and more readable syntax is the answer. Question number 26. What kind of feedback does Jquery provide to beginners? Correct. Immediate visual feedback like animation and DOM manipulation is the right answer.
Question number 27. Which of the following is a feature provided by Jquery?
Good job. Your answer DOM manipulation works well here.
Question number 28. What method do you use to delete an element in Jquery?
Right again. Remove method is a valid answer. Question number 29. How can the overarching element be selected in Jquery? Valid point. Parent is true.
Question number 30. The Jquery method used to regulate HTML attributes is?
Well reasoned. Atta is the correct choice.
Question number 31. How can a web developer implement Jquery in a web page?
Nice selection. By referencing the Jquery JavaScript file is the correct and valid answer. Question number 32. What is Jquery primarily used for in web development? Excellent. Simplifying DOM manipulation and handling events is a brilliant choice. Question number 33. What is an example of Jquery working with Ajax code? Well done. Accessing data from a database is the right choice. Question number 34. How does Jquery impact web development for students?
Valid point. It simplifies many aspects of web development is true.
Question number 35. Which of the following is an abbreviation of Jquery? Strong choice. Dollar is the right answer. Question number 36. Why has Jquery gained popularity in web development?
Great thinking. Due to its cross-browser compatibility is the right choice.
Question number 37. What does Jquery simplify for rapid web development? Nicely done. HTML document traversal, event handling, animation, and Ajax interactions is a solid answer. Question number 38. What method can add a sys class to a Jquery element? Exactly, add class makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 39. Which Jquery method is used to slide up an element? Nice work. You chose slide up and it is correct.
Question number 40. What is Jquery mobile designed in terms of devices?
Solid response. To adapt to different screen sizes and resolutions is a valid choice. Question number 41. With Jquery, I can use the same selectors as in sys. Well picked. True is the correct answer. Question number 42. Where can a web page load the Jquery library from? Smart move. Both Google or Jquery server is an accurate answer. Question number 43. A style sheet language used for web page design. Right choice. Sess is the best answer. Question number 44. Which is not a Jquery method for a slide effect? Correct response. Slide over is the most accurate answer. Question number 45. What type of selectors does dollar belong? Right again. Selector of forms is a valid answer. Question number 46. The Jquery method used to hide the elements is. You chose. Hi, and it is correct. Question number 47. What is the function of dollar in Jquery? Clear logic. Your choice, take an active element reference, is sound and 100% true. Question number 48. What Jquery method is used to stop animations? Good thinking. Stop is the right answer.
Question number 49. A library that simplifies JavaScript coding.
You got it? Your choice Jquery is right. Question number 50. What does the dollar symbol represent in Jquery? Great job. It is used to select elements is the accurate answer. Question number 51. The function of dollar. Ajax in Jquery is. Perfect. Doing HTTP requests asynchronous is the correct choice. Question number 52. To include Jquery in a document, use dash. On track. Script is the correct answer. Question number 53. What does the empty method in Jquery do? Good job. Your answer deletes all child elements of the selected element works well here. Question number 54. What does the show method do in Jquery? Smart pick. Makes an element visible. If it is hidden is the correct choice. Question number 55. What is the official Jquery mobile site? Well reasoned. Jquery mobile.com is the correct choice. Question number 56. What effect of Jquery hides an element? Excellent choice. Hide is the right answer. Question number 57. Under which license is Jquery provided? Bravo. My license is the answer. Question number 58. What is the correct syntax in Jquery? You're right. Ses is the correct answer. Question number 59. In which language is Jquery written? Sharp thinking. JavaScript is the right choice. Question number 60. Jquery selectors allow you to dash. Correct. Select, manipulate, and style HTML element is the right answer. Question number 61. What is the main purpose of Jquery? Smart move. To handle browser incompatibilities is an accurate answer. Question number 62. With which tag does Jquery connect? Bravo. Script is the answer. Question number 63. Which of the following is correct? Solid response. Jquery is a JavaScript library is a valid choice. Question number 64. A programming language of the web. Sharp thinking. JavaScript is the right choice. Question number 65. What extends Jquery Mobile's API? Excellent. Jquery is a brilliant choice. Question number 66. Jquery library is the library of. Nicely done. Jace is a solid answer. Question number 67. What are the features of Jquery? Strong choice. DOM manipulation, event handling, Ajax animations, effects is the right answer. Question number 68. Jquery is integrated over dash. Exactly. Script circuit equal to Jquery 3.4.1. Geez, the script makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 69. In Jquery, the show effect. Correct. Shows the selected elements is the right answer. Question number 70. The dollar symbol stands for dash. Great job. Jquery is the accurate answer.
Question number 71. What is Jquery mobile-based?
You got it? Your choice, Jquery, is right. Question number 72. What is not a Jquery event? Right again. Key push is a valid answer.
Question number 73. Ajax's acronym means dash.
Well done. Asynchronous JavaScript and XML is the right choice. Question number 74. Jquery is designed for dash. Nice selection. Writing client scripts is the correct and valid answer. Question number 75. What is meant by Jquery?
Right choice. Jquery is a JavaScript library is the best answer.
Question number 76. Find the correct answer. Valid point. Jquery is a JavaScript library is true. Question number 77. What can Jquery do? Smart pick. All his answers is the correct choice. Question number 78. What is Jquery? Nice work. You chose library and it is correct. Question number 79. Jquery is dash. On track. A library of JS is the correct answer. Question number 80. Jquery is a... You're right. JavaScript library is the correct answer. Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Well reasoned. Contact Narayan Chengda is the correct choice.